What's going on, guys? Let me actually test my mic here and make sure you guys are able to hear me alright. What's going on, guys? Alright, looks like it's working. Alright, let me get some links sent out for this video, and then I will explain what we are doing. Alright, got the link sent out. Alright, so to give a quick rundown of what we're doing here, I'm sure many of you that know me know that I'm a huge Michigan fan, and so you may be wondering, why am I starting an Ohio State Dynasty? Personally, I can't stand Ohio State. Even looking at this screen makes me want to throw up. But I had an idea that I thought was both very fun and very petty. Just kind of want to see where it goes. This is 100% an offline dynasty just for me to have fun. It's not serious. Ohio State fans, it is a joke. Calm down. So, the plan here is that I created a coach. You look up in the top right corner. It's Connor Stallions, of course. He is now the newest third base head coach for the Ohio State Buckeyes, replacing the previous third base head coach, who was unqualified and undeserving of the title. They replaced him with another guy who is both unqualified and undeserving of the title and completely in over his head. So the plan here is that I am going to do everything that I possibly can to tank the future of the Ohio State Buckeyes until the school fires me. Because, again, I'm a born on third base head coach who is way in over his head. Then I will have a fall from grace where I have to then accept a job, possibly as a coordinator at a smaller school somewhere. I don't know where. We'll see where that adventure goes. And then I have to rebuild myself back up. Build my coach prestige back up, prove myself as a coach at a lower level school, work my way up to a better school, maybe to a P4 school, and then maybe one day even go to my favorite school at Michigan and become a legend. So we will see how this goes. Again, it's for fun. It's a joke. Calm down, Buckeyes. You're going to be okay. So, let's see what we can do. So again, doing everything we can to tank this school's future. I'm going to take the soft ass schedule that they have. I mean, look at this. So they play Michigan, obviously, one of the harder teams on their schedule. They play Penn State. They play Oregon. Beyond that, they've got Akron, West Michigan, Marshall, Michigan State, Iowa, Nebraska, Purdue, Northwestern Indiana. One of the easiest schedules I've ever seen, especially after they gave Michigan so much shit for their schedule last season. So we're going to make this a little tougher. Alright, we're going to schedule us some actual difficult opponents here. So let's see, what's the toughest school? Okay, we'll put Notre Dame on the schedule. Let's replace this West Michigan game with an Alabama game, and we'll replace Marshall with the Georgia game. We'll put these all on the road. Now, I'm not actually going to play the Ohio State games. I'll start playing the games once we get to the next school. I can't stomach myself actually going into and playing as the Ohio State Buckeyes, so I'm just going to sim through that part. But we're going to sim through each week, again, doing everything I can to tank the future of this horrible school, and that's being nice. And then have our fall from grace and build it up from there. Alright, so we got the schedule set. Now, let's go look at red shirts. Well, let's see. So I don't want them to fire me fast. I want them to actually give me time to tank the future. So let's not redshirt anybody. That way we're using up years of eligibility. Let's see. Yeah, so we won't redshirt anybody. We'll just leave it as is. Depth chart will leave as is. That way they can, maybe win a few games this year and keep me from getting fired in year one. Because I need more than 1 year to be able to tank the school. But for the future, let's look at the worst possible prospects that I can recruit. Now see, I don't understand why none of these 1-stars would want to come to a 4-star school, 5-star school, whatever they are. So we'll look at 2-stars. There are some 2-stars that are interested. First of all, let's go get every punter and kicker that we can, because then we can move them to different positions where they will be horrible. Let's see. I want ones that are not locked out. So there's these 2-star kickers. These punters. Alright, let's go to 3 stars. Alright, so we got a recruiting board full of kickers and punters. Alright, let's go through and offer them scholarships. We're going to give each of these guys scholarships. Some of these names are very interesting. I saw one named Slaughter. Alright, so they all got scholarships. Okay, what's happening? Why is the screen glitching out? Okay. Now we will go ahead and scout them because we don't have anything else to spend our points on. Alright, that's all our points. So now we will go into this season. Oh, I guess I need to spend my coach points, huh? Alright, let's start building my coach up so that when I do have my fall from grace, I'll be able to rebuild. My prestige is going to tank, obviously. So, alright, we'll send to the next week. Again, not going to play the games until we get fired and move to a different school. Coach firing is on. Oh, I guess they are a 5-star school right now. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Just going to go through and put even amount of time on all of them because I want all of them to commit. I guess I should order this by ranking, that way I can get the good ones to commit first, huh? Ebook. That guy's name is Ebook. Sam Elaoa, Paul Miner, Stefan Pettigrew. That's a relatively normal name. Charles Cantwell. He's a gem. Vi Ika. Rayshawn Mathis. Nate Gage from Ellaville, Georgia. Taylor Pack. RJ Mahoney. Oh, we've already gotten locked out somehow? Huh. Well, that's interesting. We got RJ Mahoney, Craig Dualong, Larry Montgomery, Matt Slaughter, that's a name, from Broken Arrow. I'm going to take a screenshot of that for a buddy of mine that lives there. Jason Emerson from Grand Prairie, Texas. Jeff DeVal from Nashville, Tennessee. Eric De La Rosa from Crosby, Texas. Eric Portilla from Queen Creek, Arizona. Leon McNabb, Woodstock, Georgia. Vi Hope, Williamstown, New Jersey. Devron Ahmed, Hammond, Indiana. What else we got? John Mullins from Federal Way, Washington. Preston McCrae from Charlottesville, Virginia. Clay Akers from Honolulu, Hawaii. Stephen Bradford, Somerville, Georgia. Jamal Hyde from Lake City, South Carolina. Alex Flores from Auburn, California. And I'm just going to layer these hours on top of them. These are going to make some great position players. It'll be interesting to see after I get fired how long it takes for the computer to build this team back up. See if they can do it, build this team back up faster than I can build up whatever small team I end up going to after I get fired. Oh, that punter's 6'4". It's a tall ass punter. There's another one. Is that normal? I don't remember. I didn't never realize that punters were as tall as tight ends and physical receivers. I guess if you're taller, you could potentially have more leg power, more of that lanky build. Alright. Skip to the next week. Skip to the next week. Alright, let's see. This guy's in his top 5. Let's start bringing him in for visits. Pitch him on Championship Contender. Let's see. Alright, this guy's on his top 5. Let's go ahead and get a visit for this guy too. We'll pitch Championship Contender. This guy's ready for a visit. Pitch our athletic facilities. Alright, no other visits available at this time. So we'll go ahead and advance to the next week. Oh look, we're first on everybody's board. Of course, because everybody likes the Buckeyes, right? Alright, let's see. Alright, looks like Merlin is ready for a visit. We'll pitch Championship Contender. Dunbar, will bring him in too. Bring in Pullard. And Enrique Book, ebook. Alright, with him we'll pitch Proximity to Home. Alright. For Aloha, we'll put the hours back on him. Put hours back on Mathis. We'll bring Nate Gage in for a visit. bring in Taylor Pack. Put hours back on Dulong. Bring in Montgomery. I wonder how many we can... I thought there was a limit to 5 recruits per visit, but I guess they did not put that limit in. Alright. We'll just keep scheduling them as we can, see what happens. We're all gonna have bad experiences, I guess. Probably what happens when they go for a visit at Ohio State anyway. We'll go brand exposure, let them go on to some podcast like Menace to Sports or something of that nature. Campus lifestyle. Alright. We'll go ahead and advance now to week 4. See if Ohio State can beat Alabama with their current roster. Looks like they did. They beat Alabama with their current roster. And let's upgrade my coach points. I do have the coach advancement on fast. Again, this is purely for my own enjoyment and entertainment. I didn't mean to do 4 there. Oh well. This is just for my enjoyment and entertainment. Alright, so we'll add hours back to this guy. Go with the hard sell. Go with football influencer. You too can be a football influencer. Alright, we will schedule Terrence Robert for a visit. Oh, now we're locked out of Iowa, so we'll go with Nebraska. We'll go with program tradition. Put hours back onto Dunbar. We'll pitch him as well that he too can be a football influencer. Schedule LeCount for a visit. Schedule him for Nebraska. And we'll pitch Coach Prestige because that hasn't tanked yet. Alright, we'll put hours back on Pullard. We'll pitch him to the house. Alright, we'll put hours back on the book. And his ideal pitch is prestigious. Alright, Aloha. We can start to pitch him. I think this is football. Yep, that's football influencer. You too can be a football influencer. Alright, can we start pitching this guy yet? It doesn't look like it. Let me try though. Let me see if I can figure out what his ideal pitch is. No, I can't actually. He has not cut to top 5. So we'll just put those hours back on him. Same thing here. Alright, this guy's in top 5. I'll take his hours off to send him on a visit. We'll pitch brand exposure. Go on a shitty podcast. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with Vaika. Have him visit for Nebraska, and we'll show him the athletic facilities. Let's see, we'll go ahead and hard sell this guy. Rayshawn Mathis. He wants his aspirational. That's his ideal pitch. He has aspirations. Nate Gage, we'll put some hours back on him. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I can figure out what his ideal pitch is. Coach Prestige. Yeah, so that's gonna be... There we go. Prestigious. See, this is one of the more recent bugs that started happening that really bugs me. When you hit hard sell and you pick it, it switches it to a soft sell a lot of times, and you have to do it again. Alright, we'll put the hours back onto Taylor Pack. Go with a hard sell. He too can be a football influencer. Alright, we'll schedule Mahoney for a visit. We'll pitch proximity to home. Alright, we'll go with a hard pitch for Dulong. Go with a hard pitch for Larry Montgomery. I'm gonna assume it's coach's favorite. He wants to be the teacher's pet of the team. Alright, let's put a hard pitch on Matt Slaughter. I just realized one of the flip sides to doing this is that it's gonna deprive a lot of schools of punters and kickers. So that's going to be interesting. He too can be a football influencer because there's only a handful of them each year. So what is his ideal pitch? Let's see. We know he likes campus lifestyle and proximity to home. There we go. Hometown hero. He wants to be a hero. Alright. Let's advance and see if Ohio State can follow up their win against Alabama with a win against Georgia. Alright, we got our first commit from Craig Dulong. He is our first commit for the 2024 or the 2025 season to the Ohio State Buckeyes. Looks like Ohio State beat Georgia. I'm assuming getting all these Player of the Week awards. Yep, we did. Let's go ahead and set some points. Can't believe I accidentally put that point there. Alright. So we got our first commit. Where is he? Craig Dulong. Alright. So, for Spencer Merling, we are already pitching him. For Terrence Robert, let's go ahead and pitch him. Yeah, it's football influencer. Yep, he too wants to be a football influencer. For Dunbar, he's already got that pitch. The pitch count. Does he also want to be a football influencer? No, he wants to... Looks like he wants to be a coach's favorite. Well, Marcus Pullard wants to take it to the house. Enrique Book wants to be prestigious. Sam Ilaoa wants to be an influencer. Paul Miner needs to be scheduled for a visit. And we will pitch Pro Potential. Stefan Pettigrew needs to come in for a visit. And for him, we will pitch Academic Prestige, which is a lie. There is no reason they should have an A-. They probably have a C at best in that category. Alright, Charles Cantwell. Let's hard pitch him. It's gonna be to the house. Alright, I'll put some hours back on Vi Ica with a hard pitch. He's gonna want... He's got aspirations. Rayshawn Mathis has aspirations as well. Kansas is trying to take him from us, so we're gonna add a few more hours onto him. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and load him up. I guess 10 is the most that we can add to him. Okay. Nate Gage has already got dreams of being prestigious. Taylor Pack is on his way to being an influencer. RJ Mahoney, we can pitch. He has some aspirations as well. Larry Montgomery wants to be coach's favorite. Slaughter's already an influencer. Emerson wants to be a hero. DeValve. Alright, let's see. So where's DeValve? He's still in his top 8, so let's go ahead and add time to him. And then we'll add more to De La Rosa. There we go. Alright. And advance. I'm sure they'll beat Michigan State. Sorry, Ashley. Michigan State sucks. Well, we got our second commitment from Rayshawn Mathis. Still first on everyone else's board. Alright, we did beat Michigan State. Got a few more coach points. Alright, and for recruiting, let's update that. So, Merling is already being pitched. Let's see. Alright, we need to pitch Paul Miner. He wants to be clutch. Stefan Pettigrew's ideal pitch is... what is that? Campus personality. He wants the party lifestyle. The college experience is what he's after. Let's see. Alright, DeValve is ready for a visit, so let's get him scheduled for the Purdue game. And we'll pitch Program Tradition. De La Rosa is still in the top 8, but we can put more time on him. Portilla needs more time. Wait, hold on. If I take these off, I can send the house on Portilla. There we go. Alright, now we got a lot of recruits visiting for this game. Let's see what happens with all the negative visit bonuses. Alright, we're starting to get some commits. Spencer Merling committed, LaMarcus Pullard, Isaiah Dunbar, Enrique Book, Sam Ilaoa, Taylor Pack, Jason Emerson, Matt Slaughter, Larry Montgomery, Nate Gage. Alright. Look at all those commits. And I leveled up from all the commits that we just got. Let me go add more points. Alright, let's see. Terrence Robert already got the influence pitch. We'll keep going down, see who needs to be changed or anything here. Alright, we need to add hours back to DeValve. What's his ideal pitch? He wants to be a hero. De La Rosa wants to come visit. We'll schedule for Purdue. We'll pitch Academic Prestige. Alright. Portilla wants to come visit. We'll schedule that for Purdue as well. We'll pitch Athletic Facilities. Trevor Marcus wants to come in for a visit. We'll pitch Athletic Facilities. Leon McNabb is ready for a visit. We'll pitch Athletic Facilities. I'm taking the points off him just because that's what I was doing to begin with and just keeping it clean. I'll go back through and re-add the points from top to bottom after I go through and do the visits here. Athletic Facilities. With as many commitments as we got last time, we got a whole lot of new hours to redistribute. So, Devron Ahmed, Athletic Facilities. Eric Milano. Fabian Lobato, not ready for a visit, so we'll add hours to him to try to get him to his top 8. Or excuse me, top 5. Same deal here. Alright, Preston McRae is already in his top 5, so we'll go ahead and schedule a visit. Pitch Academic Prestige. Clay Akers is ready for a visit. Coming all the way from Honolulu, Hawaii. We will pitch Program Tradition. Stephen Bradford. We'll just add hours to try to get him to his top 5. Jamal Hyde ready for a visit. pitch athletic facilities. And Alex Flores, ready for a visit. And we'll pitch athletic facilities. Hard pitches going. This guy wants the college experience. Portilla wants to be a team player. How nice of him to want to be a team player. It's not a quality that you usually associate with the Buckeyes. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can beat Oregon. Alright, we got a commit from Terrence Robert, from Charles Cantwell, from Vi Ica, RJ Mahoney. It looks like we did beat Oregon. Nice. Alright, let's look at our recruiting board. Alright. He's already got the pitch, so does he and him. Alright, let's see. Okay, Marcus. We need to do a full-on pitch with him. He needs to prove himself. Leon McNabb. He also needs to prove himself. So the hard sell for him is going to be also he wants to prove himself. Hey, is that a thing? Which just because they're 2 stars that they they feel the need, excuse me, to prove themselves? I mean, I see it occasionally with the higher ranked recruits, but I've never seen it where we have multiple in a row like that. See, here's another one. Prove himself. Alright, Lobato has hit top 5, so we'll schedule a visit. The Indiana game. Athletic facilities. Mullins is also in top 5. We'll schedule a visit for Indiana. And we'll pitch athletic facilities. McCrae needs a pitch. He wants to be a student of the game. Clay Akers. He wants to be a hero. Stephen Bradford looks like he's hit top 5 and is ready for a visit. We'll pitch academic prestige. Jamal Hyde, gonna hard sell with a team player pitch. And Alex Flores wants to also prove himself. We'll go back up to the top. Alright, we'll go through and pitch. Prove yourself to Fabian Lobato. We will pitch Prove Yourself to John Mullins. See what I mean? So many 2-stars have that Prove Yourself pitch. This guy wants the campus personality. Alright. And since we've only got 34 on here since we got locked out of that one, I'm going to go look for another guy to add. And we will add, let's see. We'll add another kicker. Who's the worst one that we can add? Dustin Garrison. You get the call, buddy. He has no scholarships yet. I'm going to offer him a scholarship. I'm going to send the house. And I'm going to scout him. Alright. Alright, here we go. Getting our first recruiting class set up. Alright, now we're facing number 11 Notre Dame. Let's see if we can stay undefeated. Alright, got a commitment from Eric De La Rosa, Carl LeCount. First on everyone else's board, it looks like. So the negative visit thing doesn't seem to really matter that much, at least in this case. Alright. Now I gotta wait for more points to unlock Scheme Guru. Oh, it looks like we lost to Notre Dame. How about that? Alright, let's look at the recruiting board. Alright, Paul Minor's good. Let's see. Still sending the house on him. Doesn't look like he's hit top 5 yet. I should have spent those other points I had and put them on guys. I didn't think about it last time. So we will max out the available recruiting hours on these guys. Just try to get them to commit a little faster. Putting on the full court press. I meant to hit 10. All right. Advance past Nebraska. Alright, got a commitment from McNabb, from Hope, from Mullins, Bradford, Flores. Looks like we're still first on everyone else's, including the new one that we added to the board. Not sure there's anything else we can do at this point. Except just wait for them to commit. Oh yeah, okay, with Garrison we can. He is still in his top 8 though, so it's gonna be a while on him apparently. Alright, so we'll just advance. Can we beat Penn State? They're both 6-1 teams. Oh, we got another commit from Marcus, from Milano, Labato, Akers, Hyde, Portilla, Ahmed, McCrae, DeValve, Pettigrew. It looks like Dustin finally advanced to his top 5 schools. So let's look. Yep, so he is the, looks like the, oh no, he's not the only one, but alright, so let's set up his visit. We'll set him up for the Michigan game. We'll go with Coach Prestige. We'll do send the house for another week. Anything we need to do with minor? No. Looks like Washington State's trying to come in at the last second on him. Alright. Can we get all 35 of our targets? Can we beat Purdue? Alright, we got minor. Oh, look, Will Howard got Player of the Week. Oh, we lost to Purdue. That's interesting. Alright, we're gonna unlock Tactician. Oh, my prestige is a B. That's funny. My prestige has gone up. Alright, let's see. So we're in top 5. We've already got a visit scheduled. Just need to pitch now. And his pitch is Coach's favorite. We'll add another little 10 on there for icing on the cake. And see if we can beat Northwestern, who is also surprisingly 7-2. Alright, he's reached his top 3 schools, and we are number 1 still. We did beat Northwestern. Now we face Indiana this week. Everything's looking good on this recruitment. Alright, let's move to the next week. And we got Garrison. All 35 of our targets have committed. We only lost 1 in the very first week of the season. And now we're going up to face Michigan. Oh no, this is at home. So we're playing Michigan at home. Michigan is 10-1. We are 9-2. I like that. So we don't have any recruiting to do, so I'm just going to advance and see who wins. They should beat Michigan this year, to be honest. Yep, they did. Both teams are 10-2. We'll be playing Penn State in the conference championship. Alright, we got more coach points. My prestige is an A+. Alright. So one thing I'm going to do to try to tank the school's coach stability grade is fire our coordinators every year. Fire. And fire. Alright. Let's see if we beat Penn State. Appears that we did from those level ups. Yep, we beat Penn State. We won the Big Ten. We are going to the playoffs. Alright. We got some skill points to spend. Alright, let's see. What staff can we hire? Alright, who is the worst possible candidate here? Well, the lowest level is Jace Witt, multiple offense with a Metro Atlanta pipeline. But I want to give him the worst pipeline possible. So what would that be? Missouri? Yeah, we'll go with Missouri. And then for defensive coordinator, the lowest are level 20s. We got no bad pipelines here, so we're just going to keep it with Ohio. Carl Keith will offer you the job for 1 year. Let's look at where our recruiting class ranks nationally on early National Signing Day. Oh wow, we're still in the top 40 recruiting classes. We've got 21 3-stars and 14 2-stars. I wonder if that's just flat out because we have 35 recruits. Because like, our overall score is 175, and you look at the other schools like Baylor has a 176 and they've only got 16 recruits. So I wonder how far we'll go down, drop down from 34 on actual National Signing Day. Alright. Let's advance the week. Of course, we had the first round bye. Now we're playing Utah in the quarterfinals. Alright, they both accepted the job offer. Alright, let's see if we can beat 12-2 Utah, the Utah Utes. And it looks like we did. So we're going to the semifinals. Facing the Texas Longhorns. Alright. Looks like we beat the Texas Longhorns. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be in the national championship game. I believe I saw the logo for NC State Wolfpack, yep. So we're playing NC State for the national championship. Man, how wild would it be if that was actually the national championship game this year? Got some coach points to spend. Alright, let's sim and see if Ohio State wins the national championship in 2024. I expect they will. And they did. National championship winners, Ohio State Buckeyes. This is what $35 million will buy for you guys. Alright, let's see. Players leaving. Yeah, I'm not going to try to talk any of them into coming back. They can go ahead and leave. Have fun, guys. Alright, let's see. Draft results. So they had a lot of picks go in the draft. Judkins went first round, as did Ibuka and Tyleik Williams. That's probably pretty accurate. Travion Henderson going in the second round, along with Donovan Jackson and Jack Sawyer. I don't know much about Donovan Jackson, but again, probably pretty accurate. Denzel Burke also in the second round. Igbinosun went in the round 5. Again, I don't know much about that guy. Or Josh Fryer, I don't know much about. Alright. We don't really have anything that we can do in the portal because we have no open spots on our board, so that is what it is. But I'm kind of curious to look and see who all's in the portal. So let's take a look at any notable names. Gotta rank them. Yep, got them in the national rank. So we got Maxwell Hairston out of Kentucky. Now, I see him in the portal pretty much every dynasty that I run. Maxwell Hairston. Pretty much every dynasty I run, I see him in the portal. Emory Jones Jr. from LSU, Ernest Green from Georgia, Matthew McDoom from Coastal Carolina. Again, he leaves almost every year. Darius Taylor, he goes in almost every year, and I always see him go to Michigan. Darius Taylor always seems to end up at Michigan. Isaiah Bond from Texas. Jay Velling from Michigan State, Jack Velling. Zachariah Branch from USC. Ephesians Preset, I don't know that guy. Jeremiah Cooper out of Iowa State. Okay, let's see. Oh, Matthew Golden from Texas is transferring. Interesting. He's a really good player. Let's see. Jared Brown. Amari Daniels. Okay. Amari Wilson, Jaheim White. Oh, Hezekiah Massis from FIU. I did a FIU dynasty, and he was pretty good. Devin Moore's leaving Florida. Okay. Caleb Bacon. He's another one I see in the transfer portal pretty much every dynasty. Jonquise Hardaway, Jordan Phillips, Aiden Childs transferred to Michigan State, and then 1 year later transfers out of Michigan State. Interesting. Jalen Davies from UCLA. Dallin Hayden transferred from Ohio State to Colorado, and then a year later transfers out of Colorado. Interesting. Jared Wilson from Georgia. Dylan Tatum. Now, I've actually gotten him a couple times in the portal, and he's a pretty good player. I like him. Charles Jagusa, I don't know him, but from Notre Dame. PJ Williams from the SMU. Oh wow, Nick Harbor in the portal, playing style deal breaker. Interesting, Nick Harbor. Man, if I was playing for real, and he was on there, I would absolutely be doing everything I could, throwing everything at him. Gorham Welch is good. Ziegler from CMU. Let's see. Malachi Coleman from Nebraska, okay. Owens from FIU. Jacob Sexton from Oklahoma. Alright, let's look at this by team. Let's see. Anyone notable on these teams? Wow, so many from Coastal Carolina transferring. East Carolina getting a bunch of transfers too. Javius Bond, wow. FIU, Florida. Florida State getting a couple. Georgia, we saw them. Couple out of Louisville. 4-star out of LSU, we already saw him. Brandon Hillman transferring away from Michigan. Playing style, deal breaker apparently. Man, Michigan State had an exodus, didn't they? Oklahoma had a few. Wow, okay. Oregon, Aaron Flowers transferred, freshman. Wow. Tennessee had a couple people transfer. Texas had 4. USC had a few. USF, Vandy had a bunch. Wow. Wow. Including their quarterback, Nate Johnson. Okay. Interesting look. Alright, well, since we don't have anything we can really do here, we're just going to sim to National Signing Day. Alright, National Signing Day. Let's see how far we fell with our class. Michigan had the number 2 class. I like that. Alright, so we didn't fall that far. We fell to 48. Okay, that's fair. Fell to 48. So if you just recruit punters and kickers, you too can have a top 50 recruiting class. That's interesting how this works. I highly doubt they would be ranked that high if this happened in real life. Alright, let's look at position changes. Let's go to kicker. Look at all of our kickers. Okay, first I want to... Can we? I don't think we can sort by that here, can we? No, we can't. Okay. I want to find the heaviest guy on the team and make them our punter and kicker. So we got 332, 326, 335. So 335 and 332 so far. Okay, so 335 and 332. No, that was 235. We need 3. Okay, wait. So 326. 320. 327. I thought we had a 332. Didn't I see that somewhere? Yeah, 332 and 327. Okay, so they're going to be our punters and kickers. Actually, let's I want an underclassman. This guy's a sophomore, 319. We'll make him our punter. Okay. Now, let's see. For our punters, we're going to see what position we can put them at. Put this guy at quarterback. So our quarterback is going to be Maverick Jameson. This guy is going to be a middle linebacker. Anthony Vanieri. Is he their incumbent? He's going to be a power back. Mahoney. We're going to put you at defensive tackle. Larry Montgomery is going to be a wide receiver. Jason Amerson will also be a quarterback. Joe McGuire is going to be a receiver. Ebook is going to be our other middle linebacker. Merling is going to be our center. LeCount is going to be our other power back. DeValve is going to be our tight end. Mathis will be our right tackle. Paul Miner will be our left tackle. Nate Gage will be our other D tackle. We already do a D tackle? Was that one or two? I think that was two. Yeah, that was two. Okay. Taylor Pack is going to move to third wide receiver. Stephen Pettigrew is going to move to right guard. Terrence Robert will move to right outside linebacker. Sam Ilaoa will move to second tight end. Charles Cantwell will move to left guard. Dulong will be our fullback. Ika will be our left outside linebacker. McNabb will be our first corner. Ahmed. Will be our free safety. Pullard. Will be our right defensive end. Slaughter, what a name. He will be our left defensive end. Hope will be our strong safety. Flores will be our second corner. Mullins will be our third corner. McCray will be our fourth wide receiver. Bradford will be our fifth wide receiver. Portilla will be our third corner. And Strickland will be our punter. And then as far as the kickers go, Felding is going to move to... Oh, we need an elusive back. We'll put him at elusive back. Garrison will move to... He'll be a quarterback as well. Let's get some more bodies on the lines. So we'll get another D tackle, a bench D tackle. We'll get us a center. Roboto. We'll go to guard. Wait, that was Milano. This is Lobato. We'll go to other guard. De La Rosa. We'll go to tackle. And Marcus will go to other tackle. Alright. Sounds good. Now we'll go in advance. I guess I can spend my coach points. Alright, now we will advance. Oh, more coach points. Let's go ahead and spend those. Go ahead and advance. Alright, encourage transfers. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm not just going to encourage the best players to leave, because I'm trying to tank the future. I'm going to encourage the best underclassmen that they have. such as Julian Sand, Air Noland, and Lincoln Keynotes. Williams Dixon. Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, so we'll get rid of Peoples, James Peoples, and Williams Dixon. Alright, we'll get rid of Jeremiah Smith. And Neil Flowers. Armstrong. We'll get rid of Padilla. We'll get rid of Montgomery. Get rid of Mensa. We'll get rid of McDonald. Lucas. Caleb Downs in the transfer portal a lot every year anyway. Jaden Bonsu we'll get rid of. I think that's all that we can encourage to transfer. Take another quick look through. Oh no, wait, we got more. Encourage Vinieri. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Warfield. Actually, you know what? I will encourage Fielding. Alright, looks like there's no one else we can encourage to transfer. Get out of the sinking ship while you still can, guys. Starts my fall from grace after I no longer have my $35 million team to win for me. Alright, let's see. Let's set up this schedule. So UConn replace with Notre Dame. starting quarterback. Finally gets a chance to start. My boy's been waiting quite a long time. Alright, prospect list. Let's look at more kickers and punters. Is his name Shitu? Shitu. Okay. Sure. Great job, EA. Try something different this year. I'm gonna see if it goes any better. I'm just gonna load up front load every recruit. I guess I need to put a baseline of 5 on everyone so that I don't just flat out lose them. So we got Noah Redmond, Trent Marshall, Tobias Cherador, Morris Root. I always am amused by these names. Alex Wall. It's a wall and a couch. Alex Couch, Alex Wall. A wall and a couch. Daniel Whitaker. Glenn Whiteheart. Dalvin Holly. I still can't believe this guy's name is David Shitu. Denzel Adai. Alonzo Pinner. Joseph Beal. Lewis Marvin, Alex Boss, Dom D'Imperio, Bernie Vigil, Shane Benzinger, Travis Caraway, Randy Quarles, Scotty Dearth, Gideon Noriega, Daryl Bond, Alonzo Creech, Trevor Winter, Zachary Hayden, Daryl Hickok, Jarvis Talbot, Troy Silas, Adrian Skaggs, Carl Daly. Some relatively normal names. Julius Looker, that's a name. Frederick Pounds, okay. Alright, now I'm just going to load up, front load this, the rest of this list, and just try to get these guys to commit fast to free up more hours for the others. Definitely need to try to get a wall and a couch. Put them on the offensive line. What an obnoxious face that Brutus has. It's going to keep advancing until something changes on the board. Wow, Michigan State, or I'm sorry, Ohio State won a game with a really crappy roster. Shows you how good this game's simulation is. Alright, I'm actually going to force win against Alabama. This is simply because I need one more top 25 win to open up Scheme Guru. Under normal rebuild, I would not do this. This is, again, just for fun. Not even messing with visits, just pumping hours into these guys. Seems to be working just fine. Load up these guys with the hours. Again, this seems to be working faster and easier than the normal recruiting methods. So. Definitely a faster way of doing it. Oh look, it's the turtle trophy that all the Buckeye fans were all upset about from the game trailer. They're all up in arms because it showed Illinois hoisting that trophy. They were fans of Ohio State calling for everyone to boycott the game because of it. It's pretty ridiculous. As is the majority of their fan base, so not surprising, just ridiculous. Eager to see what team I end up at after I fall from grace here. If we can beat 8-0 at Oregon. I doubt it. Notice punters and kickers, for some reason, even though there's usually only a handful of them on any team at any given time, they never have the playing time deal breaker where they get jealous if you have other recruits at their position on your board, or if you sign other recruits. I hate that. It's basically saying I'm afraid of competition. I don't think I can beat them out. Like, to me, those are recruits that we don't want to begin with. Did we actually beat Oregon? Wow. So just a couple left that we're waiting for. This one's actually got Maryland looking at them, so let me go ahead and switch to a pitch. Get all 35 commits? I think I did. Yep. Alright, recruiting is done for the season. I'm just going to send past the Michigan game. A year after winning the championship, Ohio State finishes the season 5-7. Do they fire me? I was not fired. He left. I'm gonna fire Price. Job security still says safe. Maybe it just hasn't updated with the 5-win season. I'm surprised they hired me knowing my alma mater is Michigan. They should have seen this coming. But they're not very smart. Quarterback from Boston College with no face won the Heisman. That's interesting. Let's upgrade coach skills. Manage staff, let's see. Just get this guy, Ty Davidson. And for defensive coordinator, we'll look at Dan Wardle. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, Dan Wardle is who we're going to go with. Go to see who gets into the national championship. Looks like we got a couple people in danger of transferring, including our kicker, Callaway. Let's see, who's in the national championship game? It's Oregon versus Kansas State. Let's go look at the playoff bracket. What was it? So, Miami beat NC State in the first round. Michigan beat UTSA. Clemson beat Notre Dame, and Georgia beat Kentucky. In the quarterfinals, Boston College beat Miami. Wow. Kansas State beat Michigan. Okay. Alabama beat Clemson. Okay. And Oregon beat Georgia. So all of the teams that had byes advanced past the quarterfinals. Then Oregon beat Alabama 38-34. Kansas State beat Boston College 49-14. And now it's Oregon versus Kansas State. Alright. So the winner was Oregon, 43-17. Oregon wins their first natty. Alright, let's see. So who we got leaving? We got our free safety Malik Hartford transferring due to play style. We got Hicks going into the draft. Sonny Styles going in the draft. Okay. Try to talk dude into staying. Advance to the next week. Draft results. Sonny Styles went second round. CJ Hicks went round 5. Devin Brown and Tishabola went round 7. Okay. I don't know how to say his name. Tishabola. Is the T silent? I'm not sure. If you know if the T is silent, put it down in the comments, please. Alright, we can't really do any transfer portal recruiting, but again, let's just look at who's in it. That guy's name is D-Wack. Alright, so first I want to see how many transfers Michigan had, if any. Michigan did not have any. Good. Alright. I like that guy, Cam Barfield. I did a few games with Hawaii, him and Ashlock and Nishigaya, or I think was his name. They're all pretty good. I like them. Let's look at the top ranked. Guy from Stanford, Jay Bellamy from Syracuse, Fano from Utah. Balfour from Miami, okay. Micah Bell from Vanderbilt. Not seeing a bunch of big names, but you know, maybe I'm missing some here. Well, let's move beyond this. We're going to go ahead and advance to National Signing Day. Alright, let's look at how our class ranked this year. We were the 60th class, so a little worse than last year. Had a 171.45 overall score. A little bit less than the 175 we had last year. Let's go to position changes. Alright, let's see. Actually, let me look and see what we need, because I don't want walk-ons. So, we're okay on quarterback, need a couple running backs. We're okay on receivers. I'll probably put a couple receivers there so I can make Ennis and Rogers transfer. Probably get a couple tight ends so that I can make them transfer. Use, let's see, could use a guard. A couple DNs, D tackles. A couple linebackers. Safeties, okay. So let's see. So we get another wave of. Alright, so we got a center. We got a power back. Got a defensive tackle. This guy's going to be a receiver for sure. This one will be a tight end. Linebacker. Let's see, put that guy at tight end. Let's go to receiver as well. This one will go to corner. Can I not change this guy? I don't understand why. Yeah, it won't let me change him. That's weird. Let me change caps. Let me change Terrador. Or Redmond. That's weird. I wonder what's going on. Is this a bug? Okay, apparently we're going to run with 4 kickers because it won't let me change them. Will it let me change these guys? Okay, I can change the punters. That's interesting, I guess. these guys though? Doesn't look like it. What is this bug? This is really weird. I can't... It just decides randomly to not let me move people. Whatever. Sort. That's weird. Feeling I'm gonna get fired after this season. So that's who I'm transferring. Michigan is preseason #1. I like that. We'll schedule Notre Dame again. We'll schedule Alabama again. We'll schedule Georgia again. 43 overall. I like seeing that. For these guys scholarships again. How the hell do you say that name? I'm not even gonna try on that guy's name. Let's head to the first week of the season. Looks like we already got locked out of one. To the list. I guess I gotta take that one off my board. Wrestler, you get that last spot then. Nakamura. That's an interesting name. I've only ever seen that name with Shinsuke Nakamura. Sammy Tigner. Again, I have no idea how to say this guy's name. Oh, there's another one that got locked out, so we're going to have to add another one to the board. We're going to sort by national rank to get the higher rated ones loaded up first. On as many of these guys as we can. Advancing. house on this guy too. Oh, we don't? Okay. I read that wrong. Alright, here we go. Simulate it. Wonder how many wins Ohio State gets this year. Last year they had 5. One of those was a forced win, so they really only had 4. I have a feeling I'm gonna get fired this season. We got locked out of Angel. I'm curious how this has affected our school grades so far. So championship contenders way down because I have 0% on the blue chip ratio and currently 72 on the current media poll rank. It has impacted our coach stability. It hasn't impacted a lot beyond that. Pro potential's down because and that'll go down as we don't have anyone getting drafted from this year on. Coach prestige is down because I went 5 and 7. Athletic facilities, all that's still A+. That's not going to change. So nothing's really changed. I mean, campus lifestyle, stadium atmosphere went down to A's. But for the most part, they're still rocking. Oh, and 3 so far. Oh, and 4. Starting to get recruits now. This one's actually become a bit of a fight, so let's put a pitch on this guy. This one's a little bit of a fight, so we'll pitch on him. go. Let's redistribute some more points. Already done a pitch here. We're doing a pitch on him. Are we pitching Lemieux? Yeah, we are. Okay. 0-6 so far. The plan is working. We got locked out of Hendricks. Interesting. Alright, Handy, you're next up. Redistribute these hours, try to get these guys to commit a little bit faster. Add that 10 onto him, and then we'll keep advancing. 0-7 so far. Oh, and 8 going up against Oregon now, the reigning national champions. Alright, looks like USF is trying to come in on Bobby Dixon, so we'll pitch him. Excuse me. Didn't mean to cough in your guys' ears. Tried to mute my mic, I just didn't hit the button fast enough that time. Wow, so the year after they win the national championship, Oregon goes 4-4 so far. Stadium atmosphere went up. We must have won a game. No? How did the stadium atmosphere go up? Because that's literally supposed to be your how often you win at home. 5 now. Gotta love the sim logic here. I'm gonna say that last name that I can't pronounce. I'm gonna call it Stetzelchek. Go ahead and pitch this guy. Oh, I have been. Look, I've been fired. I knew it. I was gonna get fired. Contract ends in 5 weeks. That's funny. That's funny. So I've been fired. Going 0-12. I mean, I won a national title. Like, don't I get any kind of credit for that? Wow. Alright, well, let's see what happens. See what job offers we get. I don't want to go to a big school because the idea is I fall in from grace, I'm gonna have to start over at a lower school, maybe even as a coordinator. I don't know. Oh wow, a Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders quarterback won the Heisman. Interesting. I used to live not too far from their campus. Alright, let's look at job offers. So I was offered the defensive coordinator position at NC State, Notre Dame, Texas, and USC. I'm going to hold out and see if I can get a head coach position at a smaller school. So I'm going to go spend my coach points. I am currently jobless. Stare at this stupid Brutus face anymore. Thank God. Alright, job offers. Show me what we got here. Oh wow, I could go to Middle Tennessee. I could go to Rutgers. I could go to Kennesaw State. I know Kennesaw State is the one that everybody is like into rebuilding, and that's cool. I used to live real close to MTSU. I kind of want to go there since I haven't done them yet. Like, I've played a Kennesaw State season. Louisiana Raging Cajuns. I kind of want to go to Murfreesboro. They're a 76 overall team, so they're the second worst here. It's a head coaching position. I think I'm gonna go MTSU. Well, I'm gonna message somebody real quick and let them know that I got that job offer, because they'll get a kick out of it. See, I think if MTSU wasn't here, if it was another 2.5-star school, I'd probably be leaning towards Kennesaw State. But like I said, I used to live right down the road from MTSU in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. So I kind of think this would be fun. Let's see. So they went 8-5, 8-6, 12-1. Why did their coach leave? Did he get a better job, I'm assuming? Previous coach, oh yeah, John Booker went to a new job. Where did he go? I'm curious. I don't understand why it sorts by first initial instead of last name. Okay, so he had a Heisman winning quarterback and then used that to jump up to the head coach at UCLA. Okay, that makes sense. That's a sensible career move. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take over Middle Tennessee State. And I got the Buckeyes down to a 49 overall. Let's see who I can hire for my staff in MTSU. Let's see. What about this Khalil Howden or Vern McFarland? It's for my offensive. Why is there a defensive guy on offense? Well, there's another one. Alright, I guess let's go with Tommy Walker, maybe? Yeah, we'll go with Tommy Walker. And for the defensive coordinator position, let's see. Wow, this guy's level 40. His pipeline's kind of trash. All of these pipelines are kind of trash, though. What do I want? Arizona or Northern California? Again, this guy's an offensive guy. Why is he in the defensive tree? That's dumb. This guy's currently the head coach at Navy. Ohio's not a bad pipeline, I guess. What is he? He is an architect. That's interesting. You know what? I will try to hire him and see how that goes. Almost done with Ohio State and never have to look at them again unless I get back to Michigan and go in there and whoop their ass. Alright, let's see. Did they accept my offers? They did. I hired 2 of the highest level coaches there. Got pipelines to Michigan, Ohio, and South Florida now. So we'll see how that works out. Alright. Alright, coach prestige went down for MTSU, obviously, because again, I'm a disgraced coach, having fallen from grace at Ohio State. And let's see. Alright, let's take a look. Let's see who won the Natty. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Got a phone call coming in. Sorry guys, give me just a few minutes, I gotta take this call. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so we got our staff. Let's take a look at the CFP bracket. Alright, so it looks like Michigan made it to the Natty but lost to Nebraska in the Natty. MTSU, the team that we just took over, lost to Nebraska in the semifinals. Okay. It's an interesting Final Four. Michigan, Nebraska, MTSU, and UAB. Alright. Let's see how badly they... usually when I take over a new school, the recruiting board looks like shit. Let's see, we got players leaving due to coach prestige. Let's see if we can talk them into staying. Like, hey guys, I'm not really that bad. It was just a plan to try to take down the evil empire of Ohio State. Did not convince Cole Simmons. What about Jordan Beasley? Did not convince Jordan Beasley. What about Kevin Finger? What a name. Did not convince Kevin Finger. What about Troy Winbush? Nope, none of them were convinced. They believe that I am a horrible coach. Fair enough. Alright. I know we're going to lose our Heisman winning quarterback, because he was a senior. So let's see what we're left with. Okay, so we do have draft results. Our quarterback, our Heisman winning quarterback didn't get picked in the draft. That's interesting. James Mons got picked in the 5th round, and Felix Hickson got picked in the 7th round. Let's take a look at the roster real quick. So at QB we've got Luther Richardson. Is he the one that won the... Yeah, he won... I thought he was... Huh. I thought he was gone. Okay, well, if we get him for another year, that's cool. And we're backing him up. We got Raekwon Barber. Let's see, do we have anybody with a... Let's see. So he has normal dev trait. So he won the Heisman with normal dev trait. That's impressive. Originally a 2-star prospect. Barber is also a normal dev trait. What about this freshman, Trevor Law? He's got impact. Okay, so he's going to be my guy for the next season. What do we got? Paul Willett. He is normal. What is this guy? Roman Gagliano. He is normal. Chiante Fusha has impact. Okay, so Fusha and Law have impact. James Pears, normal. Alfonso Fala, normal. Okay. At running back, I don't have anyone particularly fast. That sucks. I got Jaquel Middlebrook, normal dev trait, a 2-star out of Fayetteville, Georgia. Okay. Got a freshman redshirt behind him, Marquez Burton. Now Burton has impact. He's a 1-star though out of Louisville. We'll see how that goes. We got Max Harris, a power back, 2-star out of Nashville with impact. Okay. See, their speed is just not good. Lewis Redmond, normal. Okay. Got a fullback, a junior fullback, okay. Alright, our receivers. Again, no one... Ooh, who is this guy? Ethan Crate. He's a redshirt junior deep threat. He was a 2-star prospect with normal dev trait, but he's got 99 speed and 99 excel. I wonder if I can move him to running back. Huh. I'm gonna look at that. I like to have a fast running back. Could use a couple tight ends. Wow, this is going to take me a while to turn around, guys, because I'm going to have to basically wash a lot of these positions. I may have to turn off coach firing for a couple seasons just to be able to get my kind of guys, my team set up here. For our corners... We've got two guys that are reasonably fast, and they're both seniors. Oh. So it's still showing the seniors as on the roster. Okay. Well, this is dumb to even look at this right now then. Alright. Alright, let's look at the transfer portal. Alright, let's see. Let's get this sorted a little bit. This is their current recruiting board. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna remove any I'm going to remove 2 stars that are not committed already. Okay. I don't know if I like this setup. I'm going to remove all of them that don't have scholarship offers yet. Give me a little bit of room to work with and add prospects. Let's see. So they did sign 2 running backs. They didn't sign any tight ends or offensive linemen that are needed. They didn't sign any D tackles or left outside linebackers. Still need to sign a middle linebacker. Still need a couple safeties. Okay. Well, let's see what we have access to. So for transfer, wow, there's an Alabama transfer that wants to come here. A four-star Alabama transfer. I guess I'm taking him. I'll probably end up moving him to defensive end or D tackle. Here's a running back, highly rated, 4-star. So we'll go ahead and add him. Quarterback, junior transfer Dylan Lonergan. Try to bring him in. Also from Alabama. Wow. Okay. Here's a cornerback out of Louisville. Highly rated sophomore. Here's a junior transfer DeAndre Coleman from Coastal Carolina, wide receiver. Alright. Okay, so those were the ones that just like popped off the page right at the start. Now, of the positions that we need, so a tight end wouldn't hurt. Alright, let's see, strong safety zone. Yeah, well, we could add him. But we also need no, we don't need that necessarily. Not as much, at least. Let's see how many of these are underclassmen. This guy's a freshman. This guy's a sophomore. Sophomore. Alright. Alright, let's try to put on our recruiter hat now and actually go to work. So first thing I'm going to do is go through and offer everyone scholarships and put at least 5 hours on them. Starting, sorted the board by national rank so that I can prioritize the best players at the top, or at least the best projected. That's a interesting alliteration for a name, Connor Cox. Eric Jovanovitz. That name is fun to say. Darren Crook, Hudson Pitts, DJ Kenoy. Alright, now I'm going to go through and schedule visits for those that are ready. So this one we don't have anything uncovered, but I can always go over and look at their deal breaker. Playing style, I know that that's going to be one of them, so we're going to go with playing style, which is an A+. Quinton Ford is ready to visit. He also has playing style. It's an A- for Quinton Ford. DeAndre Coleman ready to visit. He also has playing style. For him, our playing style is an A+. Tavion Bennett. Playing time is important for him, and it's an A- with us. Dylan Lonergan, potentially our bridge at quarterback. Playing style is an A for him, so we're going to pitch that. Jesse Mercado. Doesn't show what he's interested in, but we've got his stuff unlocked. So we've got B+ in program tradition, B- in pro potential, and an A in championship contender. So we're going to go with championship contender. Right, Rico Manx is ready. Same thing as the last guy. He has academic prestige unlocked, which is a C-, coach prestige, which is a C, and proximity to home, which is a C+. He's from Miami, Florida. We'll go with the proximity to home. Alright, Darren Crook is ready to visit. He does not have a deal breaker, but he has unlocked conference prestige, which is a C. I think we're still in the Sun Belt, right? Playing style, which is an A, and proximity to home, which is a C+. So we're going to go with playing style. Alright, now we're going to load up from the top down. So we need to send the house here. Send the house. I'm gonna send the house here. Send the house here. Just trying to get the best rated recruits to be interested off the bat. Michael Pritchett. I'm gonna send the house. Mackay Towns Moore. Alright, now we can't afford to send the house, but we will contact friends and family for Ian Atomowo. Alright, and we'll advance with that. Alright, let's see. Did we get locked out of any? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is run through and see any others that are now ready for visits that weren't before. Alright, like Jamichael Pritchett here. His deal breaker is plain style. We have an A- with him on that, so we're going to go plain style. Connor Cox. He's got a plain style deal breaker, so we'll go with plain style, which is an A+ for him. Cliff Abraham has a proximity to home deal breaker. We've got a B+ on that, so we'll go ahead and pitch that. Alright, that's all the new visits. So let's take a little deeper look at this. Okay, so we are in a battle for Josh Pridgeon with Florida. It's not a battle that we would expect to win. Let's see if we're able to suss out what his pitch would be yet. So he's got a plain style deal breaker. And we've uncovered pro potential, so we know those two. So I'm pretty sure I know what this one's going to be, but I'm going to just run through and double check. So in the clutch is the one I was thinking it's going to be, which is good if that's it, but let's just make sure. Yep, so there's no other one that we have that could be possible that has both plain style and pro potential along with another uncovered one. So it's going to be in the the clutch. So that's good for us because we've got a good rating on all of those. And we're going to take off these two and add contact friends and family to maximize our hours on him. Alright, let's see. For Quinnen Ford, alright, we know he's got plain style. That's the only one that's unlocked, so we're going to need to just hold pat with him with the way we've got it. Hope we can hold off Iowa. For DeAndre Coleman, alright, let's see. We've unlocked all three of his, so we know his pitch. So we're going to go ahead and take these off. Alright, so his pitch is going to be time to get to work, which we've got green in all of those, so we'll go with that. We'll add contact friends and family. Alright, now with Tavion Bennett currently in the lead. Well, we've only unlocked plain time. That's the only one that's what he's got a deal breaker, so we're going to give this a little bit more time. Hopefully next week we can switch to a pitch. For Dylan Lonergan, plain style, so we got to wait out one more week. Hopefully we can stay ahead of Clemson and LSU. That's going to be tough. Alright, Jamichael Pritchett. Alright, we might be able to suss this one out. Plain style, we know proximity to home. Let's take a look. Alright, so it could be the clutch, but it also could be it's game time. And it could be time to get to work. So since we don't know, we're going to leave it with sending the house. Try to hold pat there. Alright, Mackay Towns Moore. see. Playing style. Those are the 2 unlocked. It's going to be the same as the last guy, so we're going to leave sending the house on. Alright. Otomowo. Now, we're the only ones on him right now, and he's only in his top 8 still. So, for now, I'm going to take some time off of him in case we need it elsewhere. Alright, so like right here on Connor Cox, he's in his top 5. We're in a battle and behind Florida and Georgia Tech. So let's see if we can make up some time. Don't have enough to try to pitch him, so we're just going to add time to him. Try to unlock that. Alright, same thing here with Cliff Abraham. We've only unlocked playing time, and we know proximity to home. Let me look. I don't know if there's how many of those there are. So proximity to home and playing time. Okay, so even though we have hardly anything uncovered with him, we can figure this one out, because since we know proximity to home is his deal breaker, and we've uncovered playing time, and this is the only combo with proximity to home, playing time, and an uncovered one. So we'll go ahead and add that on there. And then we'll add contact friends and family. Hopefully that can help us gain some ground on USF. Alright, and then with Jesse Mercado, we're barely ahead of Florida State. We know his pitch, so let's go ahead and get that on there. Alright, so his is football influencer. I'm going to add contact friends and family and see if we can't fend off Florida State. Alright, so we're good on Manx right now. We're good on Allen right now. We've got Appalachian State trying to come up on Jovanovic, so let's add some time to him. Now, with him, we know proximity to home, and that's the only one we've uncovered. So we're just going to load up hours on him. Alright, and then Darren Crook, we're actually behind Boston College. No, Bowling Green, excuse me. I always get their 2 symbols confused because they're very similar. So we're behind Bowling Green. This is a JUCO transfer, a linebacker. We know what his pitch is going to be, so let's go ahead and just get right into his pitch. Alright, so his pitch is going to be, it's game time. And we don't have any hours to add on top of that, so we're just going to hope that that keeps us in step with Bowling Green. Alright, let's advance to week 3. Alright, so we got running back Joshua Pridgeon out of Savannah, Georgia. But it looks like we got locked out on Bennett and Coleman. That sucks. I really liked Coleman. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Man, those 2 were high up on our board too. Alright, I mean, we got our number 1 guy, but alright, let's see. So where do we sit with these guys? So first let's go through and set visits for anyone that has that available now. So Otomowo, his championship contender is his deal breaker. We've got an A in that. Conference prestige, we've got a C. Proximity to home, we've got an A+. So let's actually do an A+. We'll have him bring his family for the visit. Why did that? Okay. And then, since we know his pitch, we'll go ahead and add that on there. Are we in a battle with him? Yeah, we are. We need to try to keep Tennessee away, which is going to be tough. Now see, why did that switch it to a soft cell? Now I got to go back in and do it again. It's such a weird bug, dude. Which one was it? There it is. Alright, we'll add some time onto that. Alright, now we've got, on Connor Cox, we're barely keeping ahead of Florida and Georgia Tech. We know his pitch, so we're going to send the house off. We're going to take DM player and social media off. We're going to hard sell the clutch. And then we're going to add on contact family and friends. Alright, now we're about to lose out on Abraham. I don't know if there's much we can do here. There's nothing else we can add. So we're just going to let it ride and see if we're able to overtake him. But we're probably losing out on him. Mercado, we're keeping barely ahead of Florida State. There's nothing else we can add to him, so we're just going to let that ride. We're still good on Manx. We're still good on Allen. Alright, you know, and Jovanovic, we sent the house last week. Let's see. I'm pretty sure we can figure out what his pitch is going to be. Oh, and he's got visit. I haven't been paying attention to the visits. I got distracted. Let's see. His deal breaker's proximity to home. We'll do that. And we'll do hard sell with coach's favorite. Let me go see if I missed anyone that needed a visit. Oh, no, doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Alright, now on Crook, we're still behind Bowling Green, but now we can add some hours on top of the pitch. So let's hope that maybe we can gain some ground there. Right now we're good on Pitts. We got Marshall coming up on Kenoi. So let's add hours to Kenoi since that's all we can do right now. Alright. Now I can go through and add hours to the people that we're already leading on without any competition. So let's see. We know his pitch, so we will do a hard sell with student of the game. Alright, for Allen, we're just going to add time here. Alright, now we're going to send that and go into week 4. Like I said, we're probably going to lose out on that one guy to USF, but we'll see. Alright, we got Jesse Mercado, we got Darren Crook, got Quinnen Ford, got Jermichael Pritchett, but we lost out on, we lost out on Lonergan. That was going to be our quarterback. Oh. Alright, well, we'll have to ride with the quarterbacks we got then. Man, I really was hoping we'd get Lonergan. Alright, so with this guy, we can schedule a visit. We'll pitch proximity to home. See if we can figure out his pitch. Alright, it's going to be hometown hero. I'm going to add on contact friends and family. Schedule a visit for Pitts. And what's his? He doesn't have a deal breaker, so we will pitch proximity to home. And then we'll do a hard sell. Now, we don't have greatest grades on this for him, but it's not that big a deal. C's are fine. Add on some time for Manx. Can't do anything else. We've already got Kenoi set up. We're holding off App State for Jovanovic. Let's add some time to, we'll do a visit and add some time to Allen. Let's see, we don't know his deal breaker, and he's got athletic facilities. We don't know what else is there. So we're just going to go ahead and pitch athletic facilities. They're a C, but that's fine. Alright, and then we're just gonna add time here. I'm just gonna double check one more time that I'm not missing anything. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can get. The first off-season recruiting class, whenever you take a new job, it's always very, you always have to salvage it however you can. So, alright, we got Jovanovic. And the other ones may not have committed, but generally they add them to the team of whoever is in the lead as a walk-on, so it looks like we got them all. Alright, so we got 28 recruits for our first recruiting class with MTSU. Now I'm going to take a really in-depth look at positions here. Whenever I take over a team, I do this. So looks like Trevor Law is going to be our quarterback that we rock with. I also really like Fucha. These other ones are kind of just placeholders. Alright, so I'm going to look and see, make sure that if anybody's playing out of position. So, let's see. Doesn't look like any of our quarterbacks are out of position. Let's check our halfbacks. God, you know, I want to see if I okay, so our halfbacks, our best one's an 85, right? And he's an 87 overall. Or sorry, 87 speed. But we have a very underrated receiver. Does he go up as a running back? He does. He would be a better running back than he is a receiver, and with that speed, I almost want to start him right away. Well, but he's a senior, so I don't know, man. I kind of want to just start him because of the purely because of the speed. Hurting on receivers. You know what? I think I am going to do this because I'm pretty sure I'm going to start Krite. So this guy's going to go to receiver. Every couple position groups you have to back out and let the game save. For whatever reason, there's a crash bug with position changes that they haven't fixed yet. So, okay, so we've got the two freshman fullbacks. Alright, let's check these receivers out. So this guy would also be a better running back than he is a wide receiver. He's a senior. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't. I'm starting Krite, so you know that is what it is. Pridgeon is he the guy that we got that was our transfer? Yeah, so we'll start those two. Boyette, is he gonna be okay? How am I on tight ends? Not great. I need another tight end. So we're gonna move Boyette over to tight end. Parrish will stay as a receiver. Ah, but look, his speed is horrible. I don't even know where to put him. His speed is... I'm gonna have to encourage him to leave, because that speed is just not acceptable at any skill position. Same with Pike. Yeah, Pike and Parrish are both going to be encouraged to transfer. Let's see, Lacey would be a better elusive back, but I don't think there's a point in moving Lacey because he's a senior, so we might as well just keep him at receiver. Jeff Carden is better at vertical threat tight end. He's only 5'10" though, but you know what? We're starving for tight ends, so and we're overflowing with wide receivers. Jalil Soro is better as a tight end as well. He's 5'7". There's no way he's a better tight end. He will go to running back though. He is better as a running back. Lee Brent's 5'10". He's better as a tight end, okay. Well, I'll put him there. Alright, Madhu. Daryl Madhu. Yeah, I'm not putting a 5'8" guy at tight end. I will put him at running back, but he'll probably end up getting encouraged to transfer as well. Let's look at Johnny Macari, 5'10". You know what? I'm gonna put him at tight end as well. Beggars can't be choosers. Funny thing, he went to Franklin. Franklin is the high school that I went to when I lived in Tennessee. Let's see. Let's look at Clark Davis. He's a vertical threat as well, but now I think we're starting to overflood our tight end position, so let's leave it as that. Alright, now for offensive line, see on the offensive defensive line, this is where I'm gonna have to go through some growing pains here, because I've learned that it's better to just go ahead and start putting the type of players you want into your positions on offense and defensive line, even if it means you're putting lesser players starting. So I like to have pass protectors at tackle positions. I've got 4 or 5 pass protectors on the roster. One is already at right tackle. These two are 71 and 55. This one's an 82 and 65. So I'm going to put Payne out to left tackle. I'm going to put Merrick out to left tackle. I'm going to put Yelk out to right tackle. Oh, but see, he turns into power if he goes out there. So I will put him at left guard. And then Waiters will go out to right tackle. Now I like my left guard to be pass protector or agile, and I like my center or right guard can be any of the three, pass protector, power, or agile. But I usually end up putting my power and agile guys there. So I'm going to move this agile guy to left guard first. Power guy is going to go to center. Alright. Now I'm going to put this dude at center as well, because my center can be agile or power. about his bet. Well, I guess I could put this agile guy at right guard. Okay. I'm gonna put one of these power offensive linemen at center. Alright, then I got 2 power linemen here. I'm gonna put them at right guard. Now I'm going to do this to my defensive line. Now defensive line, I prefer to have power rusher, D tackles, speed rusher, defensive ends, pass coverage for my outside linebackers. Middle linebackers can be any of the 3, really, but I kind of prefer run stopper and field generals. Alright, so let's see. Speed rushers are good. Power rusher's going to go inside. Now I'm okay with speed rushers on the inside as well. I just want rushers. Run stoppers can go to D tackle unless they can play middle linebacker. This guy cannot play middle linebacker, so he's going to go to D tackle. But if I have to choose between cutting a run stopper D tackle versus a rusher D tackle, then I'm going to. Alright, so this guy is going to go inside as a power rusher. Same here. Alright. This guy's going to go inside as a power rusher, or I guess he'll go in as a speed rusher at D tackle. Run stopper, unless he can play middle linebacker, is going to go into D tackle. And you know what? He's okay. He's 60 or better at middle linebacker. I'll put him there. Let him try to develop there. Alright, Danny Sands cannot play middle linebacker, so he's going to go in at D tackle. And then I'm going to send one of these speed rushers over to the left end. D tackle, we end up with a bunch of them. So now I'm going to go through here and see if any of these turn into speed rushers, move into the outside. So see, this guy goes into a speed rusher on the outside, so we'll put him at left end. So it's Jermaine Ash. He does not. I guess I should be looking to see if the run stoppers can play middle linebacker too. This guy could play middle linebacker, so I'm going to move him there. This guy cannot play middle linebacker, so he will stay at DT. Hudson Pitts. He can play middle linebacker, so I'll move him back there. Kenoy is a run stopper. He cannot play middle linebacker, so he's going to stay at D tackle. Danny Sands, I think we moved him inside, right? Yep. Alright, Anthony Allen is a power rusher. Stays a power rusher on the outside, so we're going to keep him inside. Carlos Ezekiel is a power rusher. Stays as a power rusher on the outside, so we'll keep him inside. And Dion Denbo is a speed rusher, but does not... he goes to power rusher if he's moved outside, so we're going to keep him inside. Now, a few of these guys are probably going to end up getting cut. Just is what it is. Now I can use rushers at the outside linebacker position if I don't have anything else, but I prefer pass coverage. So now it won't let me move Jesse Mercado. Not sure why. It won't let me move Manx. And won't let me move Olawale. Alright. So, let's see if I have any pass coverage guys I can move outside. Count will move outside. That's it. Okay. So, I can't move him either. Alright, so alright, now a DB. Now see here I can potentially move a couple of these guys down to outside linebacker for pass coverage. Look at the safeties real quick. Yeah, see these guys can go to pass coverage on the outside, so I'll move him there. We'll move him there. Alright. Now I like to have zone at strong safety, maybe hybrid. At free safety, I'm okay with any of the three, so we're going to move this run support guy to free safety. Actually, this guy's better as a cornerback, but what's his speed? Because I don't like to have sub 90 speed corners, and these guys' speeds are horrible. So we're going to go to free safety. I'm probably going to move a few corners back here to safety as well. Move the zone guy to strong safety. No, I don't care that you're rated better as a cornerback. Your speed is garbage, so we're not doing that. Let's move Bryce DeMarco to strong safety. It's a little bit of growing pains. I'm going to have a couple tough years as I recruit, which is why I'm going to have to turn off coach firing to go through this change. So, alright, let's look at our corners. So do we have any egregiously slow corners? I think we do. I think I see one. This Uzoma guy. I'm going to move him down for pass coverage. Alright. See if this guy can be a safety. He can. So let's go free safety with Tashawn Sanders. Let's go see if Easy can be. Could, but he's not. He's a better corner, so we'll keep him there. We'll go strong safety there. Okay. Got two kickers. I don't know why I have two kickers. One punter. Alright, got a couple athletes I can move around. Let me back out so it auto saves and doesn't crash after I did all that. Alright, so this guy projected as an elusive back. Hold on, so what? I forgot to look at his speed in Excel. 88, 89. It's not horrible. It's not the worst on the team by far. I'd like to be able to put him back in the defensive backfield, but he's a 44-man coverage, so I'm not doing that. He grades out the best as a fullback or a tight end. I guess I'll put him at tight end. Alright, next we got our fastest athlete. Ekujuba. He projected as a scrambler quarterback, and his highest projection is as a scrambler quarterback, so we will keep him there. Alright. Toby Gentry. Not the fastest, but not horrible. Projects as a scrambler quarterback. And the only real options are quarterback and elusive back, so we're going to go put him at quarterback. And then we got Caleb Reyna, projects as an elusive back. But he actually grades out higher as an outside linebacker or an edge rusher. So I'm going to put him back there at defensive end. Okay. So we'll go ahead and save that now. Now we'll sim. Let's go ahead and spend our points. We'll get discipline communication for defense to tier 2. And then we'll get pass game offense tier 1. Quick look at training results. Alright, so our quarterback Law went up to a 79. Crite went up to an 83. I'm going to start him over Middlebrook. I'm sorry, that 99 speed, 99 excel is just too good looking to not utilize. Fullback went up to 74. A couple of our receivers went up to above 80. And actually jumped Driggers. Pike though, man, that speed, I'm still saying I'm going to have Pike transfer. I don't want an 80 speed receiver. I don't care if he's one of our highest rated receivers. Pike and Parrish are going to be encouraged to transfer very strongly. A couple of our tight ends got up a little higher. Offensive line actually developed pretty damn well. Our defensive ends developed really good. D tackles aren't horrible. Our linebackers are not great. Corners are not great. Safeties got up to at least serviceable. Don't have a great kicker. Alright, it is what it is. I've seen worse. Alright, encourage transfers. I've got to let 11 kids go. So at quarterback, I'm going to let Falah go. Let's see, so I'm going to have Law for the next 2 years at minimum. Willette's going to be there for a while. Gagliano's a junior, so he's gone soon. But I've got these two, so I can get rid of these two as well. I like Fucha, though. I'm not going to get rid of Fucha. I'll get rid of Gagliano. I like Fucha, though. Alright, for running back, I'm just going to leave it as is. Because I'm going to start Crite. Middlebrook's going to be the best backup. And then but they're both leaving after this year, so these are going to be my go-to guys next year. Fullback, leave it as is. Cornerbacks, Parrish, please leave. Davis, please leave. I guess I'm not having Pike leave. I can only let 2 receivers leave. Okay. Let's see. So I'll let. Yeah, I'll just get rid of these 2 lowest ones. Or I guess, yeah, the 2 lowest ones. And get rid of 1 more. Or even, no, just 1 more. And get rid of Benke. Alright. Alright, you get rid of a few of these D tackles. Gonna get rid of Sands. We'll get rid of Isaac. We'll get rid of Azoma. Well, no, we won't get rid of Azoma because he's the only other pass coverage guy I've got there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wish I could have Van Ness leave, but or one of these kickers. Why can't I make one of the kickers leave? That doesn't tell me why they can't be transferred. I'll just have Spain leave. Or no, I'll have Sanders leave since he's a junior. Alright. Now, if at some point I win the Sun Belt Conference, I will move the team up to the SEC or ACC, or the Big 12. Alright, here's where I'm going to stop the stream for now. We'll pick it up next time with my first season as a Middle Tennessee Blue Raider head coach. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Later.